Many of you will have heard of the gloriously awful Dungeons & Dragons movie starring Jeremy Irons as Skeletor's campier uncle, but lesser known is the micro-budget sequel, Dungeons & Dragons Wrath of the Dragon God. While it is itself a pretty crappy film, and lacks absolutely none of the dubious star power found in the first movie, Wrath of the Dragon God is nonetheless a worthy watch for D&D fans, if only for the fact that it tries its darndest to be a massive apology for just how insulting to the source material the last outing was. While the costumes, set design and camera quality make this look like somebody was spying on a random LARP, Wrath of the Dragon God actually goes out of its way to be as faithful to D&D as possible and actually produce a real Dungeons & Dragons film, rather than just attach the name to whatever the hell Jeremy Irons was trying to do. For a start, the film features an actual adventuring party of actual classes, a fighter, a barbarian, a rogue, a wizard and a cleric, and they're even called such with a straight face. Even better, they behave as you would. The rogue has an entire scene dedicated to him detecting and disabling traps, while the cleric dies when he's needed the most, just like a real game of D&D. I'd be worried about spoiling that bit for you, but it doesn't matter. None of this matters. There are items that show up, such as the Gem of True Seeing, and you get a full-on dungeon crawl, complete with the party arranging itself into a single file with the spellcaster at the back, and the wizard can only cast prepared spells, because yeah, for all its budget trappings, Wrath of the Dragon God is perhaps one of the most source-faithful films ever made outside of fan projects, and D&D fans actually have a lot of potential entertainment just in watching the various callouts and avalanche of references. The main bad guy is also the guy who was the best part of the original film, Damodar, that brutish henchman whose acting ability was far more than the movie ever deserved. In Wrath of the Dragon God, he's inexplicably gone from sword-wielding muscle to robed necromantic sorcerer type thing, and he chews up every scene he's in because, as we've discussed in a previous video, Bruce Payne is a badass actor who very likely wrote his own novel-length Wikipedia page. And even outside of him, the acting is shockingly competent. The rogue Nim is affable and played by a weird old dude, the heroes all grit their teeth and bite through very silly dialogue with impressive seriousness, and then there's the Lich.
Most recently, I have been experimenting with a spell to disintegrate one limb at a time. Let me show you how far I've progressed.
And it's just a good laugh, okay? If you're a D&D player with any degree of experience under your belt, it is worth watching. It's silly as shit, but it actually delivers a somewhat faithful experience, a very faithful experience, and some of the most impressive CGI since Jurassic Park. That last bit was a lie.
The Orb of Phallus.